When someone realizes you see through the image they're trying to project, they become hostile toward you. Your awareness threatens them. You're a mirror they can't control. You see what they're hiding, and that terrifies them. So they turn on you. Not because you did anything wrong, but because you saw too much. And here's what you need to remember. People will treat you like the villain, so they don't have to feel guilty for how they treated you. They'll rewrite the story, make themselves the victim, paint you as the problem. Because admitting the truth would mean facing themselves. And that's the one thing they refuse to do. Don't waste energy defending yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. The ones who matter already know who you are. The rest were never going to see it anyway.
Thank you guys for joining me in another video. And I kind of want to talk about a controversial topic. This one being highly controversial. It is projection. People have different means of projection, and once you hear them say, I feel like you're projecting onto me, or I'm in a projection of a relationship, people get rocky and feelings get hurt. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, gays and girls, okay, the days and thems, we're going to get into the hottest topic, and that is going to be called projection. What is projection? How you face projection? Personal stories of projection. Are you facing people like our loved ones, co-workers, strangers, so on and so forth? And if you're on the internet, industry execs, and whoever the case may be. So let's get into the video, and I see you guys soon. So getting to rejection is basically you think how you see yourself as other people see you. Meanwhile, other people see you through their own eyes and through their own lens of their own hurt, pain, jealousy, and envy, and their own convictions that they have within themselves. Trust me, I know. I deal with that with family to this day, and I also deal with that with coworkers, strangers, and so on and so forth. And a form of projection is that I have the freedoms in my 20s to do something my parents never did. To explore, spend money, do what I have to do. Meanwhile, they are struggling and where they're at. Meanwhile, we're all in the same boat, right? You are projecting your feelings onto me of your sorrows, trying to make it my sorrows, when that is not my problem. There is so much I could speak about my own families and the projections that I still face for now, currently being 20 years old and living at their house, trying to escape the best way I can, but it's not really looking that promising at the moment. However, Yahuwah Allah God will provide, but really going deep down into the psychology and show other people's perspectives and their better understanding of what projection is versus my own personal opinion and my own personal life experiences that I went through and continue are going through. So let's hear experts and regular people speak about projection.
Something I've learned about life as a therapist and coach is that everybody is just projecting. Everybody. The person who accuses you of cheating usually has cheating thoughts. The person who calls you a liar has probably lied a lot. The insecure person is going to think your confidence is arrogance, and the person who thinks that everybody hates them is going to walk around life looking for proof. But of course, a healed person will see all of those things completely differently. And that's why two people can have the same exact conversation with the same exact person and walk away with two completely different stories. Because people don't see reality for what it truly is. They see it through their wounds, their insecurities, their own life experiences, and their fears. And once you can understand that, you really stop taking things so personally. Because most of the time, people's reactions towards you aren't really a reflection of who you are. They're a reflection of where they are, and you are simply just their mirror.
You ever been so confident that you can't even say what you really feel because people are not there yet mentally with themselves, and they're going to project on you that you shouldn't feel that way about yourself? Look, there are people out here that are more confident than they would even tell you.
And I just dealt with this projection where I was drying dishes with my mom. And my mom, Bala, she projects a lot of her emotions onto me. And so I was drying dishes, she was drying fruit and stuff. I put a paper towel down on a glass bowl, like a paper towel to put down a plastic bowl. Then she like cuts me off. Cut the paper towels on the other side of the kitchen and on the right hand side of the sink in the back, right back. Anyway. And so as I'm getting it, she's telling me, what are you doing? And then she tries to like do a mental stick or a mental fuck on my mind. Sorry, excuse the language. And tell me, oh, you put the green bowl inside the white glass bowl. And so I never did that. I was going to put it on a paper towel. And then she's the one who did it. And I'm like, you're projecting onto me right now. And I don't know why. And I was being combative. I was standing up for myself, right? But I also just realized, too, is that I didn't do anything. I should just looked at her like she was crazy and let her keep yapping. But I know I didn't do it. And I know that God is my witness. Yahuwah is my witness. Allah is my witness. And I do realize that a lot of her fears and her rejections will no longer serve me. Well, it doesn't serve me anyway. But it's not really like affecting me in the way that it used to or it does. Even though I still get it. But I do know that something bigger and better for me is out there. And that once I divest from this bloodline, I will no longer have to worry about my mom nor my dad. Mind you, I'm an only child, by the way. So ain't no siblings. And so once I divest and fully branch out to what I am right now, it's the reason why she's feeling the looseness of control. Her tight grip is losing her mind. Like her tight grip is no longer there, and it's freaking her out, and I can spiritually sense it and physically sense it as well. So that is the spirit of projection, what projection is like.
Their projection is their confession. Say it with me. Their projection is their confession. Their projection is a reflection. We're rhyming. Their projection is a reflection on how they feel about themselves. It is not actually to do with you at all. Meaning, it is a them problem. If they're treating you badly, if they're calling you names, they're picking apart your appearance, your character, you're too loud, or comments on your body, your shape, your weight, they are showing you how they feel about themselves and how they talk to themselves and what's going inside of them. And it is nothing to do with you, and it is a them problem. Someone happy in themselves and secure in themselves doesn't have the time, energy, or thought process to bring someone else down and pick them apart. So remember that. Love you.
So thank you for watching my video on projection and understanding what projection is. This is Jeremiah for you. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and share. Comment down below your own experience and share with friends and family. And thank you for watching once again. So praise Yahuwah, praise Yahushua, praise Yeshua, praise Allah, praise God, or Jesus, or whoever you pray to. Peace be safe out there, and I love you, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye.